Well, for more than 30 years now, Maryalice Demler has been a trusted voice here in Western New York homes, a storyteller, an anchor, and a friend. From her early days on local radio to becoming one of the most recognizable faces on Channel 2 or in Western New York. She has built a huge career filled with grace, professionalism, and award-winning journalism. And tonight, we're going to take a look back at her remarkable journey and celebrate her career as she is inducted into the Buffalo Broadcasters Hall of Fame.
She is an award-winning anchor and reporter.
How do you respond to them that you still have the moral authority to lead this diocese?
And over the past 32 years at WGRZ Channel 2, Maryalice Demler has become a household name and one of the most familiar faces in Western New York.
The plow drivers say that they can't get down the streets to plow because of all the parked cars.
And it all began with a tiara.
Miss New York State 1990 is Maryalice Demler, Miss Buffalo.
After competing at Miss America, Maryalice returned home to North Tonawanda to consider her next career move.
It was the early 90s that Maryalice approached me as a friend. She wasn't looking for a job. She was approached by another radio station and she looked to me for advice. And I thought, selfishly, if she was going to work for that station, why couldn't she be on the air with me?
And soon, Maryalice's broadcast career was launched as morning drive co-host with Chili on 96.1 WJYE.
We're Joe and Maryalice from 96.1 WJYE.
Western New York's home of soft rock favorites.
She was there for 4 years. But while holding down that radio gig, she got the attention of Channel 2 News. She began doing weekend weather and quickly progressed to part-time reporter, and then promoted again to weekend anchor.
Maryalice Demler.
Good evening.
Maryalice launched Channel 2 News Daybreak Newscast.
Good morning, and thanks for joining us.
First with co-anchor Harold Fisher, and then Pete Gallivan. As she took on more responsibility as a reporter and an anchor, it was obvious that she could connect well with viewers. And in 2001, a life-changing decision was made by Channel 2 management.
Well, did a government operation decades ago jeopardize the lives of thousands of Americans, including some right here in Western New York?
The Demler and Levin anchor team immediately clicked, and Demler's reporting work continued to evolve, taking on high-profile world events like the Salt Lake City Olympics.
Right across the street is the Olympic Medals Plaza.
The funeral of Pope John Paul II at the Vatican in Rome, Italy, as well as the papal conclave that elected Pope Francis.
Reporting live from Vatican City, Maryalice Demler, Channel 2 News.
And in 2008, she became the first and only Buffalo anchor to win the coveted New York Emmy Award for Best On-Camera Talent News Anchor. The reporting honors followed with an Associated Press Award for Best Interview and a second New York Emmy for her in-depth report, Prison and Persistence. In subsequent years, she expanded her role into investigative reporting, which has also been recognized with an Edward R. Murrow Award for investigative reporting.
I have been so blessed to work with someone like you. You have been my partner in crime on the desk for the better part of 3 decades now, and there is no one more worthy of being inducted into the Buffalo Broadcasters Hall of Fame than you.
You are now enshrined in the pantheon of the Buffalo Broadcasters greats, and you will walk among the giants of our industry. Congratulations. Well done, Maryalice.
For her 3 decades of career excellence, the Buffalo Broadcasters Hall of Fame is proud to induct WGRZ news anchor and reporter Maryalice Demler.
I tell you, I get a little teary-eyed there.
Easy to do.
Yeah, because I've known Maryalice for the better part of 3 decades, like you heard there, and I don't know anyone more deserving of going in there than Maryalice. I see her on a day-to-day basis. We sit 8 feet away from each other. She's the hardest working, most dedicated person. She loves Western New York. She's from, of course, North Tonawanda. She lives and breathes this business. So well deserved. She's such a good friend. Just
very
a
much.
Great lady, and congratulations, Maryalice. Can't wait to see you tonight.